What's going on, Division 2 agents? It's D Werewolf Gaming here, back with another Division 2 video. Alright guys, I want to start off by saying I hope everybody's been doing okay and staying safe. Alright guys, this build I'm bringing you today isn't nothing new, but it is a status effect build that I'm showcasing for you today, guys, and this is all about making them burn. Alright, this build, like I said, I never really played too much with the status effect builds too much because I usually prefer using the run and gun builds. But with this build here, you know, you do a decent amount of damage, you get up to 500k tick and sometimes even close to 800k ticks on this particular build, and it's very easy to put together and use. You know, like with these builds, it's always this is just a blueprint, just giving you something that you to try out. And most of like you see in the gameplay, guys, these builds will always be tested on a heroic. Now I would test them on legendary, guys, but I don't really play too much legendary because there's really no real need for me to go grind legendary unless there was a weapon or something locked behind it. Then I would definitely go grind out the legendary content in this game. But with that being said, this build is you know, it's designed to, it's pretty fun to watch these guys burn. So that's why I wanted to showcase this build today. All right, and I want to thank everybody who's new to the channel and those who have continued to support me since the very beginning, guys. It means a lot. I really appreciate it. And thank you again for your valued time, guys. And if you like the content, please remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. All right, so I'm going to let you watch the rest of this video, guys, and then we'll go over the build breakdown at the end.
Espinosa's last known position.
Alright guys, so we're coming up at the end of this video, and I hope that was enough video gameplay to give you an idea of how this build works. Like I said, I didn't want to make this video long, so I just wanted to show you a little bit of gameplay. Plus, guys, many of you've seen these missions plenty of times before, so I didn't feel the need to go through and complete the whole mission. So let's go over this build. Alright, so my primary weapon, I was using the mechanical animal, guys, but you could use whichever weapon you prefer. You could even use the capacitor for this build, and it would have worked pretty good. But as you see, it has a total damage of 82.8k, 720 RPM, and 50 in the mag. The core attributes are fully maxed out with assault rifle damage, health damage, and 10% damage to target out of cover. Alright, the talent is what stands out on this weapon. It's called Future Perfection. Weapon kills grants +1 skill tier for 19 seconds. This stacks up to 4 times. When kills at skill tier 6, it'll grant overcharge for 15 seconds. Has a cooldown of 90 seconds. Alright guys, so but like I said earlier, you can use any weapon you prefer as your primary. The Pyromancer would have did pretty good too, since this is all about burn. Alright, this is a status effect build. So with that being said, guys, I felt the Scorpio shotgun definitely would work good in this build. As you can see, it's fully maxed out. But what's special about it, guys, is the talent scepter shot. And on the first shot, you apply poison. This third shot, you disorient the enemy's 6th shot, you apply shock, and on the 7th shot, they take 20% additional damage from all sources, and that's depending on the amount of pellets that hit them. Alright, the mods is the ones that originally come on this particular gun. Alright, for my sets, guys, I did one of the Zoro set for the burn damage, but 2 pieces gives you increased burn duration and 15% skill health. 3 pieces gives you plus 40% burn damage. Now, I did try this build with the Vile Mask, guys, but I liked it better with using the Ortez set with this build. The attributes are 10% status effect and 10% skill duration. For the chest piece, I went with the Sacrifice, guys, mainly because I wanted that extra damage, and as you can see on the chest piece, I had status effect and skill haste. But the Perfect Glass Cannon, what it does is all damage you deal is 30%, but you do take 60% additional damage. So with this build, guys, you're gonna definitely need to stay in cover and, you know, light him on fire and let it do its job. Alright, and I did have the Wyvern holster on with skill damage and status effect 10%. Had 2 pieces of the Wyvern on, as you can see, you'll see in the build. Alright, I had the Zoro knee pads on, and on this guys, I had status effect on it. The gloves as well, and had 10% status effect. And for the backpack, I did have the Wyvern backpack with skill haste on it, status effect, and skill duration. And the talent on this backpack is called Creeping Death. When you apply a status effect, it is also applied to all enemies within 8 meters. Alright, for the skills, guys, I did go with the Striker drone, but you could have used whichever skill you prefer. I used this one as more of a distraction, guys. I wanted to be able to keep those enemies off of me. With that being said, like could have went with the turret or any other type. Even the shock would have worked pretty good. And I did use the Kim launcher with the fire, the one that applies the burning status effect. As you see, that damage is up to 650,350 with burn damage of 326,216. Overall, it's pretty fun when you can hit those targets and light them all up and watch them burn and run around. Alright, so I did forget to mention your sidearm, guys. Just use whatever sidearm you prefer. I did have the Prophet equipped, but as you see, I didn't use it. Alright, as you see in my weapon stats, guys, I didn't have that much weapon damage, only 82,759. The armor is the biggest problem with this build, guys. It's only 726,015, so you definitely want to stay in cover with this build, because you know, one or two shots and you dead pretty easily. But like I say, the whole goal is to stay in cover, set them on fire, and you'll do a decent amount of damage. Alright, and here's just a little preview of some of my other stats. As you see, the cloud duration was 28 with burn duration of 13 seconds. Alright, so let's take a look at the specialization. Alright, on this build I did go with the technician, which you probably could have choose something else, because I was using the mechanical animal, which scales up your skill tiers, but I chose this for this build because you know, just to have the 6th tier at all times. Alright, and what makes it special, guys, is you do get that 1 skill tier point added, and if you like using the hive, you can use the hive or even the artificial hive to be able to improve your efficiency of your skills. But I like, as you see in the video, I chose the drone and Kim launch on this build. Like I said, since it's a 6th skill tier, guys, you know, you can use whichever skill you prefer. One thing I do want to mention is don't forget to equip the correct weapon element that you're using. I was using an assault rifle, so make sure you got an assault rifle and shotgun element equipped so you can get your 15% bonus weapon damage. Alright, the firewall was another specialty I was looking at as well, because you know, you get you could have used that cluster grenade or even the demolition, guys, so you can use that blade, the grenade that applies the bleed, so that way that'd be more status effect being applied to enemies. But ultimately, it's your choices, whichever one works best, you know, because even using the turret would have been fun, the turret with the bombs on this build as well. Alright, thanks for watching the video. D-Werewolf out.